Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel At Home with Chelle and to my annual Christmas Decorate with Me. This is honestly one of my favourite times of the year. It's probably my favourite video to film as well. I've actually booked today off work just so I can have a real Christmassy day. I'm going to watch some Christmas films whilst I'm doing it all, put some Christmas music on as well maybe, and then I'll basically show you the process that I go through to decorate my tree, showing you all the steps to essentially decorate my tree like a pro. I'll also be decorating the whole living room, so I've got some new prints, I've got garlands for the TV, I've got so much stuff to share with you. So really hope that you enjoy this video as much as I enjoy filming it. So if you do, then please do give it a thumbs up, and if you are new, then I would love for you to subscribe because there will be lots more Christmassy content coming your way. So first things first, I'm going to put a Christmas movie on, and I'm going to put The Holiday on. It's one of my favourite all-time Christmas movies, so I'm just going to have that on in the background whilst I'm getting on and doing the tree. I always debate between The Holiday and Love Actually because I love them both, but yeah, today I'm going to go for The Holiday. So I've already got my tree up. I actually put it up last night just because it takes so long to kind of fluff and everything. And that, for me, would be the first step when you are doing your tree. What I would do is get it out and spend quite a bit of time making sure that you fluff out the branches and just get your tree looking as full as possible. This is the Balsam Hill tree. I can't remember the exact one, but I'll put it down below if anyone's interested. And it's really handy actually because it comes with this little bag with gloves, because these branches are really sharp, and then I had a top on, but it actually ridden up and I ended up with like little cuts on my arm from the branches. So yeah, it comes with these. It comes with a couple of pair of gloves, which is quite handy too. And then I've also added the lights. So I think I've got 750 lights, and these are the cluster lights. So there's quite a few different. So what are they, like every kind of inch or so there's another light, and one's one side and one's the other, which I do quite like. So yeah, that is up. I just find then, and flocking is everywhere. I mean, I've just had a little faff now and I'm still absolutely covered in flocking. So yeah, definitely worth spending some time and actually fluffing out your tree to make it as full as possible. So before I do the tree, the first thing I'm actually going to do is switch over these prints. I mean, I use the term prints very loosely because actually I've had these as a real temporary measure from when we first moved in, which was 6 years ago. And I got some frames and I couldn't decide what prints I wanted or what pictures or anything, so just put wallpaper in them. And yeah, it's been like it for 6 years. I mean, they're not even straight neither, it's just ridiculous. So I've been really looking forward to getting some new prints. And I got some new prints from Desenio, and I'm actually working with Desenio on today's video. And I knew they were good quality because I've already got 3 in my daughter's bedroom as well. And I got 3 kind of Christmassy ones, which I thought would be amazing. I have also got an amazing code for you guys. So if you use the code Chelle, then you get an incredible 55% off any prints, and then I think you get 25% off canvases and 10% off frames as well. So yeah, it's an incredible discount, and that will be live until the 30th of November. So you've got a couple of weeks to get your kind of orders in. And like I said, I decided to go for some Christmassy prints because I thought they'd be amazing, but they've got so many different prints on there, and they actually release new prints every single month as well, which is quite handy. So once Christmas is done, then I'll be getting some new ones, because those of you who've been around before will know that I'm actually planning on decorating in here in the new year. But yeah, these are definitely something that will come out every kind of Christmas. So I got this one, which is a kind of scenic with a scenic scenery. It's a scene with a car on it, so I'm going for like a white kind of winter wonderland theme in here. I've got this stunning stag as well, and the quality of these prints is just incredible. I mean, it's absolutely huge, but look at that. And then I've got another one here, which is got like the snowy kind of Christmas trees and mountains, and I think those up there will just set the living room off amazingly. So I'm going to go and get my spirit level, not my spirit level, what's it called, the it's like a laser level, and that's really handy for making sure that when you put prints and pictures and things up, that it's straight. And obviously I didn't have that when I put these on the wall. I have also got some new frames as well, so to go with the pictures I've got 3 new frames like this, and again I just went for the black kind of outline, but they do wood and white ones, there's canvases, loads of different frames on there. And what's actually really good is they've got a gallery wall option. So what I did before I chose the prints that I wanted is I kind of put them into the gallery wall thing, and then you can see what they're going to look like in your living room before you purchase them. So mine are just kind of going to be 3 straight along, but you can really play around with it and see what would look best in your living room. So yeah, I'm going to go and get my laser level thing out and then put these up.
I've got a mistletoe in my hand, and the boys are lining up.
I used command strips to put the frames up, but you can get picture hooks from Desenio too.
He's a dreamboat of a man, my own sweet buttercup. I'm just so revved up by his presence.
I'm really happy with how they look, and this time they are also straight.
So I've just been and got all of the Christmassy decoration bits out of the garage. So I've got a box here with like giant baubles in and picks. I've got more picks in this bag. I've got some presents that I normally put under the tree, and then I've got a couple of kind of bauble boxes as well. So the first thing that I'm going to do is basically just lay all of the picks and the larger decorations out, because that is what I will put into the tree first. So I've just laid out all of the picks on the floor and kind of put them in order of the colours, just so I can see everything that I've got. And then I've also got out the giant baubles, because these are the first things that go in the tree. So these ones here, I absolutely love these, and they just add so much texture to the tree. They are from the range, and I think they're £2.99 each. And I just kind of put these throughout the tree. I've then got some flowers here. I think these were from Home Bargains, and I just pulled them off the stems. These picks here are really nice and just add a lot of depth as well. Again, these were from the range. And then other ones here, so I've got some kind of eucalyptus and other flowers, and they were a mixture of the range and Home Bargains.
The first thing that I did was add the white eucalyptus to the top of the tree to try and create a little bit of a topper, as I don't add anything else to the top. I then added a large red flower, followed by some of the white berry picks that I then just kind of put sticking out of the side of the tree. Next I added the white flowers, and when I add these I always try and work in triangles, as I find this works best when decorating. It's now time to add these gorgeous red berry picks, and when I add these I try and create almost like a cascading effect down the tree, and when it's done it does look really effective. I carried this on with another one at the top and one at the bottom. It almost looks like tinsel or a garland cascading through the tree. I added the last of the white picks and then some branches of a red poinsettia, which I had basically just taken apart. I added a couple more flowers, and hopefully here you can see what I mean when I say I'm kind of working in triangles when I add these. That's all the flowers and picks finished with, and next up are these giant baubles. I have 3 red ones and 4 white ones, and what I do with these is place them in the actual tree, so almost to kind of push them in and create a little bit of depth.
So that is the tree filled with all of the picks and the flowers and everything, and you can see, even though I haven't put baubles on it yet, just how much it really fills the tree out, gives it so much kind of depth and texture. I've obviously got the big baubles kind of pushed into the tree as well, and I actually think it looks really pretty like this. So what I'm going to do now is just get the baubles out, and I normally do this in size order. But yeah, so far I'm really pleased with how it's looking. So I've got my baubles out now, and I always keep them in these bauble storage boxes. I probably do need another one actually. This one I think I got from Amazon. This one's better because it does kind of shut down. Although this one's a little bit sturdier, but I find the lid comes off. This one was from Home Bargains, but you can get them in loads of places. I'll link them down below, and I found Amazon the best one. So what I'm going to do is just sort all of my baubles out into kind of size order and then colour order, and then I'll start to pop them on the tree. So I've got mainly kind of white ones, and then I've got some like burgundy kind of colour because that's the theme that I have on my tree. And I would really recommend getting these because I have smashed several baubles before. A couple of years ago I didn't have them, and I just put them away in a bag in the box, got them out the following year, and loads of them were smashed. So yeah, definitely worth investing. I have actually seen them online, and they're like massive ones. They come on wheels and stuff, and you pull the drawers out. They look incredible, but they're really expensive, so these will do for now. So as you can see, I've just got all of my baubles out, and then I've put them in size order. So I've got my bigger ones here, kind of smaller ones there, and then I've got different shaped ones here, and then I've got like hanging stars and icicles here, and then I've got my kind of burgundy ones as well.
When adding the baubles to the tree, I start with the bigger ones, filling in any gaps in the tree. once I'd done the bigger ones, I then added the medium sized ones and the burgundy ones.
And once a year he'll go, barreling through the snow. From house to house he'll go.
The last baubles I added were the special ones, so the different shaped ones like the icicles and the stars.
How he's done in time, I just know he seems to do just fine.
So that is the tree done, and I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. Yeah, hopefully that you found this useful, kind of showing the step-by-step of how I do my tree. I still need to do the rest of the living room, but I need to go and get Arabella from school now. And then I'm going to put, like, I've got a little village that I put on this side here. I've got the garland that goes on the fireplace, a few little bits that I'll put out on the table, and some other kind of bits on the sofa and stuff as well. So yeah, I'll show you that when I get back from getting Arabella. I used to just have this with white decorations on, but I really like the kind of red and the burgundy contrasting against the white. I just feel like it adds so much more depth and it just looks much more cozier and kind of Christmassy as well. So I still need to finish off around the bottom of the tree, but I'm going to do that after I've kind of vacuumed at the end, because it's just, there's just bits and flocking everywhere. So what I'm going to do now is put up my garland. What I normally do is kind of put it in the TV, but that's probably not the brightest idea. So I've got some command hooks, and I'm going to try and put it up with these instead.
Once the garland was all fluffed up, I did it a little bit as it was quite squashed from being in the bag. I also added some battery operated fairy lights, and then added a few sprigs of eucalyptus that again I'd just cut and taken apart, and some tiny baubles. This year I did decide to add a couple of these red bows that I've got from B&M, just to try and add a bit of burgundy, but I'm not sure, so please do let me know your thoughts. I finished faffing with the garland, and now I'm going to add a festive throw and a couple of cushions to the sofa. These little tables are a recent addition, so a quick dust, and then I'm going to add a vase on here with a bunch of dried flowers which I picked up from the range recently, and I think these fit my colour scheme perfectly. I got this diffuser from Next and it smells incredible. I absolutely love their home range. I've got a couple of things from them, like a candle and the diffuser. It just smells so good, honestly. I'd really recommend it. I then moved on to dusting and cleaning the table before adding some festive touches. I did actually buy the flowers at the weekend and had this kind of Christmas theme in mind. I just love red roses. still need to do under the tree, so just going to vacuum this little area and then add in the finishing touches. I added these light up present boxes, which I think look super cute, and then to the other side I have these I have these round boxes that I got. They're actually hat boxes that I got from Amazon, and then got some burgundy ribbon, so you kind of tied this round and tried to create a bit of a bow. Yeah, and I thought that looked quite nice. The final thing to do was get out our little Lemax village. Arabella wanted to help with this as she loves it, and I think we need another stand for them, but I love just how cozy it makes the living room feel with these in here. The final thing that I need to do is vacuum the floor because it is absolutely covered in flocking. I do really love our tree with the flocking. I've got a flock tree in here and I've also got one in Arabella's playroom. However, it just gets bits absolutely everywhere. I still find it like mid-January after I've tidied, but yeah, anyway. So that is the living room done. I'm so impressed with how it looks. I think that it just looks super cozy. Yeah, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. It's given you some tips on how to kind of decorate your tree, the steps that I go through, and yeah, hopefully it's got you in the mood to get your decorations out whenever you plan on doing it. I know that it's fairly early, but I like to get this out quite early in case anyone, you know, kind of wants to get some inspiration and go out and buy stuff. If I wasn't doing YouTube, I probably wouldn't get it up this early. But yeah, anyway, I really hope that you have enjoyed this, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye!
From Rudolph's marching band.